Hey everyone, welcome to this beginner-friendly tutorial on how to edit a video using Capcut, one of the easiest and most powerful free editing tools out there. In this video, I'll walk you through the step-by-step process of editing your video from start to finish. You'll learn how to add soundtracks and background music, apply stylish text and text effects, use the amazing text-to-speech feature to make your characters talk and interact, arrange your clips to create a smooth and engaging story. I made this video especially for beginners, so don't worry if you're just starting out. Editing doesn't have to be hard, and I'm here to make it easy for you. So stick around, hit that like button, and let's start creating your very first edited video with Capcut. Before we dive in, if you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos on animation making. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to share it with your friends. Before we dive into editing, here's a quick tip on where I get background music for my videos. I recommend using the YouTube audio library. It's a great source of free, royalty-free music that's safe to use, especially for monetized content. While Capcut offers a wide range of music, many tracks are copyrighted, so be careful when using them to avoid any copyright issues. In this tutorial, I'll be using these video clips. If you're curious about how I created them, feel free to check out my other video where I walk you through the entire process, from generating the story to designing the characters and combining them into one scene. To begin editing in Capcut, start by importing all the background music and video clips you'll be using for the project. Click on the Import button, then locate and select your audio and video files from your computer. Once everything is imported, simply drag all your video clips onto the timeline to begin building your project. As you may notice, there's a watermark located at the bottom right corner of the video. This appears because we're using a free account in Hilo AI. To hide the watermark, highlight all your video clips, then increase the scale slightly. After that, adjust the position of the video in the preview screen just enough so the watermark is no longer visible. Now let's create a title page for the story. First, move your cursor over the video clip you want to use as the title image. Then, click the three horizontal lines at the top right corner of the preview screen and select Export Still Frame. This will automatically generate a snapshot and add it to your media library. Simply drag that image to the very beginning of the timeline to serve as your title page. Next, add your title. Go to the text section and drag the default text onto the timeline. Type your title into the text box and position it on the screen where you'd like it to appear. To style your title, click on Text Effects and choose the design that best fits your theme. Then, head over to the Animation tab and select an animation style to give your title a dynamic entrance. Now, let's apply animation to the title image. Click on the image in the timeline to select it, then go to the Animation tab. Browse through the available animation styles and choose the one that best suits your story's tone. Once selected, the animation will be automatically applied to your title image, giving it a more engaging and dynamic introduction. Next, add an intro soundtrack to the title. Go to the Audio tab, then select Sound Effects and search for the track you'd like to use. Once you've found the soundtrack you want, drag it to the timeline and place it where you want it to play, typically right beneath the title image. Next, let's add a voiceover to the title using Capcut's text-to-speech feature. Simply click on your title text, then go to the text-to-speech option. Browse through the available voices and click on them to preview how each one sounds.
Bugwood Realm.
Bugwood Realm.
Once you find a voice that suits your story, select it. Capcut will automatically generate the voiceover and place it on the timeline just below your text.
Bugwood Realm.
Now let's begin editing the main content of the video. First, I shift the other video clips to the right on the timeline to create some space. This gives me room to make adjustments to the first part of the video without affecting the rest of the sequence. Next, place the background music beneath your video clips in the timeline by dragging it to the audio track section. This ensures the music plays smoothly along with your video scenes. Next, drag in the next video clips and arrange them in the desired order. Make sure each clip follows the correct sequence of the story to keep the flow clear and engaging. Now go back to your script and copy the narration text from part 1 of the story. Return to Capcut, add a default text layer above the corresponding video clip, and paste the narration text into the text box. Then, click on Text-to-Speech and select a voice that fits your narrator.
In a quiet village surrounded by endless trees.
Next, click on the voiceover clip. Then go to the voice changer option to modify the narrator's voice. You'll find a variety of voice styles available. Feel free to explore and choose the one that best fits your story. Once you click on a voice style, it will automatically apply to your selected voiceover.
Trees. A curious girl named Trixie spent her days exploring the forest.
Then select the background music track and lower its volume to ensure the voiceover is clear and easy to hear.
In a quiet village surrounded by endless trees.
Next, arrange the video clips along with the voiceover, making sure they match the timing and sequence of the story. You can adjust the speed of the video clips, either increase or decrease it, to better sync with your narration. Next, drag another default text onto the timeline. Then, go back to your script and copy the character's dialogue. Return to Capcut and paste the dialogue into the text box. Apply the text-to-speech feature, making sure to select the right voice for that character. Once you've chosen the voice, be sure to click the star icon to mark it as a favorite. This will make it easier to find later. Remember to use the same voice for your narrator and keep each character's voice consistent throughout the entire story to maintain smooth and clear storytelling. The character's voiceover will then appear on the timeline.
Today feels different, like something's waiting for me.
Next, repeat the same process for the second part of the story. Trim the current background music, then add a new track that better suits the mood of the scene by dragging it into the timeline. Go back to your script, copy the narration or dialogue for part 2, then return to Capcut. Add a new default text box, paste the text, and apply the text-to-speech feature. Make sure to select the same voice for the narrator or character used in part 1 to maintain consistency. Return to the script and copy the character's dialogue. Then, in Capcut, drag the default text onto the timeline, paste the dialogue into the text box, apply the text-to-speech feature. Remove the text so that only the voiceover plays during the scene, keeping the visuals clean and focused.
Hello, is anyone there?
And arrange the video clip to follow the story's sequence. After the voiceover is generated, align it with the corresponding video clip on the timeline. Adjust the clip's speed or timing if needed to match the voiceover smoothly.
Hello, is anyone there?
Then, repeat the same process for part 3 of the story. Go back to your script and copy the narration or character dialogue for that section. In Capcut, drag a default text onto the timeline above the corresponding video clip. Paste the copied text into the text box, then apply text-to-speech using the same voice you've been using for consistency. You can also enhance your video by adding visual effects to certain scenes. To do this, go to the Effects tab, browse through the available styles, and select the one that matches the mood or atmosphere you want to create. Once you've chosen an effect, drag it to the timeline and place it above the video clip where you want the effect to appear. After that, arrange the video clip to align with the voiceover timing. Now I'll speed up the process and move through the remaining parts and fast forward. Don't worry if things move quickly. Just follow the same steps we've already walked through earlier. As long as you stick to the process, copying from the script, adding text, applying text-to-speech, arranging your clips, you'll be right on track. Next, let's add transitions between some of the video clips to make the flow smoother and more cinematic. Simply click on the small white box between two clips on the timeline, then choose from the list of transition effects available. Select the style that best fits the mood of your story, whether it's a fade, slide, or zoom, and apply it. You can adjust the duration of the transition to make it quick or slow, depending on the pacing you want for that part of the video. After you've arranged all the video clips in the correct sequence, added the voiceovers, sound effects, and applied any desired effects to enhance your visuals, it's time to preview your project. Watch it from start to finish to ensure everything flows smoothly and matches the story.
Bugwood Realm. In a quiet village surrounded by endless trees, a curious girl named Trixie spent her days exploring the forest, always hoping to uncover a secret adventure.
Today feels different, like something's waiting for me.
You also have the option to add captions to your video. While YouTube provides automatic captions, adding your own can enhance clarity and viewer engagement. To do this, go to the caption section in Capcut and click Generate. After a few seconds, your captions will appear on the video. Be sure to delete any captions that appear over the title screen. To style your captions, head over to the Template tab and choose a design you like. The selected style will be automatically applied to your captions. If everything looks good, you're ready to export your project. Click on Export, then type the file name for your video. Choose the folder on your computer where you want to save the final video. For high-quality output, select 1080p resolution and make sure the MP4 format is selected. Once everything is set, click Export and your video will be processed and saved. Now take a moment to sit back, unwind, and enjoy watching the final video.
Bugwood Realm. In a quiet village surrounded by endless trees, a curious girl named Trixie spent her days exploring the forest, always hoping to uncover a secret adventure.
Today feels different, like something's waiting for me.
She had wandered too far, the forest grew darker, and the path disappeared beneath her feet.
Hello, is anyone there?
Then she saw it.
What's this?
A great ancient tree with a hollow at its base, glowing faintly from within. With a deep breath, Trixie crawled into the hollow. The tunnel twisted and turned, glowing with tiny mushrooms.
Where am I?
She tumbled out into a world like none she had seen, where grass towered above like trees and flowers loomed like umbrellas.
Don't be afraid, little one. You're in Bugwood. We've been expecting you.
You, Puck?
Other bugs emerged, kind, gentle creatures who welcomed her like family.
Hang on tight.
Trixie soared on Glint's back above the world of Bugwood, her heart racing with joy.
This is where we heal. Nectar is more powerful than you know.
It smells like sunshine.
We keep stories in rhythm, little one. Every leaf has a song.
It's beautiful.
Magic doesn't always glitter. Sometimes it grows in quiet places.
Like this place.
At the center of Bugwood bloomed the giant, glowing moonflower, her way home.
When the moon rises, it opens just for you.
I don't want to leave.
You won't forget. Bugwood lives in your heart now.
Trixie awoke at the forest's edge, the early morning sun peeking through the trees.
It wasn't a dream.
Trixie never found the hollow tree again, but sometimes she could hear the hum of wings and the echo of a song.
I remember.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Check out our other videos too.